As you can see, I still have not painted my wall because I'm not sure how long you should wait until plaster's dry. That's beside the point. What I wanted to talk today was I don't know what I want to talk to today. I want to talk to people who need people. They're the luckiest people, you know. They are. Yes, that is actually what I wanted to talk about before I started losing myself in my own words. Schisms. That's what I wanted to talk about. And sense of community on YouTube. See, I don't usually refer to YouTube or community. The thing is, I think the problem is, I don't actually fit into any specific community. It's the trouble. There's all sorts of communities, there's all sorts of people, there's all sorts of schisms. Lately, there's been a schism between people who are real video bloggers and people who are fake. The thing is, I'm on both sides. I'm real. For sure I'm real. I know I'm real. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm real. And about as real as you can get without being not real. No, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, but that doesn't mean that I'm not guilty of elsewhere, not here, of maybe not being quite as real. But within that parameter, being very real indeed. In its own way. But also, people that do video blogs and people who do sketch comedy or comedy. Now, I do stuff that is quite obviously sketch sort of based, or well, you know, not massively sketch based, but whatever. I've got no crew, it's just me. So, in terms of that, if you're talking about people doing it on their own, it's not that saying that, I have collaborated with people. I've collaborated with Marisha Kay, I've collaborated with Schisms, who's also on Black Films, and there's been a couple of short films that I've got that other people have filmed, but they're very rare. Mostly, even like Vestal Virgin, nobody was involved with that. There's one other name on the credit, and the reason that he's on the credit is because I got some stock sounds, you know, sound effects, and I credited him, I contacted him. He's like a professor in Stockholm, no, somewhere like that, anyway. And he's something Timmermans, I can't even remember his name. The thing is, I've never met him. I just emailed him saying, I've used your stock footage, is that fine? Am I right to use that? What do I have to do? Do I have to credit you? So that's what I've done. Anyway, my point is, people like LisaNova, she's got a big crew and she does sort of sketch comedy, but lately she's been involved with community, sort of like dissing other people. See, a lot of the things she's done are based on referring to other people on YouTube. Like she made, well, the first thing she did was introducing LisaNova, so that was all about her. And she did look a bit like a normal video blogger at that point. And then she did a big production value thing about LittleLoca, and I just said on somebody else's video, I was really sympathetic to LittleLoca at that point because I thought she was a real person, stupid as I was, naive, and I thought it was really mean that LisaNova was being so racist against poor LittleLoca. And then when I found out that LittleLoca was not real, and that it hurt me. See, not being an American, these subtleties are lost on me. No, not that subtleties, I mean obviously I get subtleties, but in terms of accent and whether she really was real. And I hadn't really looked at many of her videos at that point. I'd just seen like, oh look at her, poor woman, whatever. Went on, moved on. And then she did something about LisaNova, LittleLoca. Said something horrible about Morbeck, whose whole shtick was dressing up in like wigs and doing a funny voice. So although he was a real person, he was also a fake person, and oh, it all gets confusing at that point. Anyway, I made a video about, oh, don't be mean to other YouTube users, and I put it up, and then I got really, well, I didn't name check anybody, and I did say I would never ever diss other YouTube users in order to make a name for myself, and that's sort of true. I don't think that that's worth it, but then again, they've made mighty fine big names of themselves by dissing all sorts of other users. Yeah, the point is, LisaNova was just dissing Daxflame in a completely ridiculous way the other day, but then again, as far as I know, Daxflame is probably fake as well, so are these all working for the same agency as Lonely Girl 15? This is what I'm wondering. And if they are, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think it's the fact that people feel deceived about the whole thing. I mean, Geriatric 1927 is a real person, isn't he? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, he's doing that thing. As far as I know, he's real. But there's probably rumours about him being fake. He's not really nearly 80 years old. He's a 25-year-old male living in San Andreas. Is that San Andreas? There's a fault in San Andreas, isn't there? There's a fault in the logic somewhere here. The point is, I'm not part of any specific community. Because I do video blogs that are real. I also do video blogs, not here, other places, that aren't real. I also have done video blogs that have got some of my stand-up in them. And I've also done stand-up. And I've also done sketchy things, and la. So I'm not... There's also another schism between atheists and religious people. And atheists and atheists, and religious people and other religious people, and religious people don't like the atheists, and the atheists don't like the religious people. The religious people are like, whoa, and the schisms within the religions, and the schisms within the atheism, and la. And I'm just like, I'm not of a particular religion, but I can see people's points of views. Empathise, people, empathise. Don't just go off on one go, what are you saying? Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? You know, if you do, that's fine. It's quite entertaining, actually. Yeah, do that, because it entertains me a lot. Which makes me a bad person, entertained by all this schadenfreude. I'm a bad person. But I've just admitted to that, that's okay. And I've just also admitted that I'm a big fake. Except I'm not a big fake. But I've just told you that I am. So am I faking that I'm a fake, or am I a big fake faking that I'm a faking fake? But I've lost myself now. This is why I'm no good at being in the community, because I'm just too random. I think I'm too random to be pinning myself down to any schism. No schisms for me. Absolutely no schisms for me. Yeah. Alright. This is just me signing off. Yes. Somebody said that I should have a catchphrase. I don't think it's a very good catchphrase. If anyone has got a suggestion of an actual decent catchphrase that isn't sort of copyright to somebody else. I don't know who. This is me signing off. Oh yeah, Ryan Seacrest. This is Ryan Seacrest. I'm not Ryan Seacrest. Just so that you know, I'm not Ryan Seacrest. This isn't Ryan Seacrest pretending to be a woman in Britain with a scuzzy flat. No, I'm not Ryan Seacrest. Just clear that up. If anyone was suspecting that, I'm not Ryan Seacrest. You know that? Okay, this is not Ryan Seacrest, signing off!